Hello, hello. How you guys doing? All right, so I'm going to answer some of these questions. What we got?
To see if some of them are watching the show with you.
Oh, Georgia. How you guys doing in Georgia? Favorite gun? Anything with the trigger.
Hey, ask them how many are watching the show with you.
How many of you guys are actually watching the show with me right now? How old were you when you started shooting? Whoa, I don't remember. Probably 9. Well, they're coming in quick now. How's my trigger finger? It's all happy, guys. It's really happy. What type of AR for competition is a Smith & Wesson? M&P. What's your favorite shotgun? Mossberg 930 JM. Of course. Why do you use a 9mm? Because you can shoot steel with it without damage up close. Oh. Well, they're coming in quick. Well, Special Forces, I can't really tell you who I trained. It wouldn't be fair to the enemy. Oh, favorite handgun? M&P. Favorite caliber? 9mm and 223. Never shot a 475. Read faster, Grandpa. I'm trying. Bifocals are killing me. Dual barrel Desert Eagle. No, we don't want that. Ontario, Canada. How you guys? Good luck. Let's see. Special glasses for shooting. Yes, I do. I have a lens for metallic and one for, what do you think of a...
Make sure you use his name.
Yeah. Caesar Morantos? What do you think about a PCC for beginning 3-gun shooters? It's a very good gun to trade with. 9mm is easy to load. It's cheap. You can shoot steel up close. Doesn't have to be a centerfire rated or 500 AR steel. And you can get away with it. Ruger M556 it's a good gun. Ruger makes good products. LASIK for my eyes, not yet. I'm scared of surgery, any kind. Oh, that was a quick question. I wish I could have read it. It was a good one. Taurus Judge. I have never shot one. I've shot the Smith & Wesson equivalent. Pretty neat. How do you like a SIG P320? 320. It's a good gun. I do a lot of 9mm reload myself. That was the question. I'm not heading to Texas this weekend. I had a conflict with the training schedule, so I'm off to a military class Sunday. What do you recommend for a beginner AR? Just get a basic model, shoot a little bit, and start customizing it to your needs. It's better than buying a race gun and having something you don't need. So, please say hello. John Cypress. Hello. How are you? Precision shooting for groups. I always try to do a little bit of that every day when I'm out on the range. What do you think? I've got a Glock 23 Gen 5. Can't say I've actually ever used one, so Wow, that's a lot of questions. Quick. Model 52. How many children do you have? I only have 1, 2, 3. Super chat. Hey guys, you have what I'm not understanding the question.
It's not a question. I'm just telling you
Oh.
what to say.
Oh. What's your favorite John Wayne movie? I like them all. Did you ever shoot with Bob Munden? Yes, he was a friend of father-in-law, Jim Clark. He came over one time and we played a little bit. Favorite military surplus gun, a 98 Mauser. Shot a lot of ammo through those things. A lot. If you say this, they will. What?
You just read that part. That's what I was going to say.
Top one.
You read that, then read that out loud.
If you say this, they will know. What? I'm not understanding. I'm not understanding what you're doing there. Favorite defense ammo, Hornady, Flex Tip, 135 plus P, 9mm. They hit me with so many questions.
Well, if they use super chat, the question will get highlighted. So
Ah.
tell them to use super chat so the question will get highlighted.
Okay, if you use Super Chat, your question will be highlighted, so that'll make it easier on me.
And then that goes and supports your channel.
And that also goes to help support our channel, so we need all the crumbs we can get. My cameraman, he's very expensive. Now we have a lot of fun doing it, but it all takes time.
But he's very expensive.
How much ammo do you run through in a week? Depends what I'm doing. It could be anywhere, a couple of thousand, maybe 500, maybe none. Favorite gun? Here's one. M&P pistol would you recommend? I like the 5-inch M&P Pro.
Hey, they just sent you $200, so make sure you really talk about that.
Okay, what M&P pistol would you recommend for a beginner race pistol? The M&P Pro, the 9L, where you can put an optic on it. I've got a ported barrel on mine, so send it to Magnaport. You can put a Apex barrel in it if you want to make it super accurate, and an Apex trigger kit, so you can trick the gun out relatively cheap, and you can shoot a dot, or you can take the dot off and shoot metallic sights. So it's a good setup. I've got a lot of ammo through mine. M&PL. There we go. Joshua Vandergrit. Appreciate the comments. Thank you very much. Oh, good guy. Could you use a Thompson for competition? If it's a submachine gun, I don't know where, but I'm sure there's a place to use it. Do you consider yourself the best? I've been telling that to the wife for years, but she doesn't listen, so I would say no. All right. Lorenzo Bustos. I think I said that right. How you doing? I have some simple names like Joe Fred or something. Yeah. Let's see. Camera side says slow the text down. Have you shot a Smith & Wesson 39? I have. It's an older model. It's like an early it's an early third generation, so really good. What's your carry gun? Liam? Usually it's a J-frame or a 9mm shield. Depends what time of year. Or it could be a compact. You can call me Joe Fred. Hey, you say Joe Fred, I like you. Have you ever shot a Bosun again? Oh yeah. Got a carbine and a rifle. They both shoot really good for what they are. Demolition Ranch cheated me. I seem to believe so. That was kind of fun. We just showed up and shot some guns. So he's a good guy. Let's see. What is your favorite firearm to shoot? 22 long rifle is fun. The older I get, the less powerful stuff I want to shoot. So, do you prefer a heavy bullet for a 9? I like a 115 in a ported gun. It seems to be about right for anything. Shoots flat. Hits pretty hard. Oh, let's see. Argentina. What's your favorite aftermarket trigger? I would say Apex Tactical probably makes the best for the M&Ps. And in a AR platform, the Mossberg JM Pro works really good. Quest Storm. Let's see. There was a bit of Quest. Hey, thank you. Manual safety. Teach me how to shoot. Okay. What would you recommend for a single action revolver? Any of the Rugers are very, very good. Hold up well. Who makes your rifle barrel? I've got a Brooks and I've shot Criterion a bunch. They're both good. Okay, you are the best without question. Long live the 2A baby. Quest Storm 1323. Thank you. Give credit to the I donate, but I'm broke. I know the feeling. Answered the phone call just today, and I said the same thing.
Ask them what they think about the show tonight.
Well, you guys watching the show tonight? You see the old technology headlamp, 6 volt. That's what we used to use when we'd go in a swamp, go frog and chase alligators, and old technology, 6 volt, PR12 bulb. Have you ever shot a bazooka? I have not. I see Brad Miller is watching right now. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate it. What age do you recommend someone starting to shoot when they're old enough to appreciate the safety aspect of it? Usually 6 to 8 years old, if you start them right, they can be very capable. What on Ruger 9? Most all the Ruger guns are good. Have you ever had an opportunity? Don't went too fast.
Here we go. Here's
This is Sir Stick Mac. Have you ever had an opportunity to check out the Henry Slide Gate Lever Action 35 Remington? Unfortunately not. But the little bit I've seen of the Henry stuff, it's all been good. Kind of a classic caliber. What type of flintlock muzzleloader would you recommend for 500? Ooh, not too familiar with flintlocks. All right, this is West 50 caliber quick scope world record, true legend. Quick scope. That would be a fast shot. We have to try that one day. We did a 1,000-yard shot with the 50 BMG. I think it was 2 seconds or something like that offhand. Oh. Hey, cool. Oh, yeah, I better not say that. How many of you guys are watching the program as we speak? Shootout Lane. What do you think of the 45-70 Government? I like it a lot. Shot a bunch of it. What's your favorite 12-gauge ammo? Fiocchi, 1 ounce, 1150 feet per second, JM load. Check it out, 3-gun load. Do you recommend 9mm 124 or 147? I like the 115s myself. .10-22 scope. I would have to say a Vortex would be a choice. AK-47 or M16? M16. What do you prefer, 9mm or 45? 9mm, all the time. I'm watching the show here. I forgot what we had did. It went. That's pretty good. Remember? Okay. I remember shooting the little raccoons here with laced with tannerite. It was kind of fun. Do you like Anschutz rifles? They're very quality. Very quality. Do you like the BB gun?
That one's a good one. You got a person you look up to?
Do I have a person I look up to? Well, yeah, there's a lot of them. Jim Clark Sr., Bill Jordan, all the old timers that were shooting legends ahead of me. How can someone get to shoot like you? Just about 3.5 million rounds and you'd be there.
On Virtus?
On Virtus. That's a good point. On Virtus, we have a bunch of training videos. Best instructors in the United States are there. And if you use the promo code Jerry20, you get 20% off the entry price. So, do you run JM Pro? Oh, too quick. Do you have any hobbies apart from shooting? Reloading. How is your family doing? Everybody's good. Can't complain. Been a good year. How do you spot your mistakes when shooting to improve? Your target tells you what you need to do. If you look at your target, it tells you a lot about what you're doing right and wrong. So it's a way to improve just by learning how to read a target. Lorenzo, do you run the JM Pro? Do you sell it? Yes, you can buy it on our website, matter of fact, or you can buy it through Mossberg, the JM Pro. Trigger. Okay, Drew, MacTugal, what's your favorite dinosaur? T-Rex, man. What else? King of the world at his time, and he's extinct. He fossilized. So, what are your thoughts on the H&K 417? I've seen a lot of them shot. They seem to be extremely reliable, especially in a short barrel, 10 and 14 inch. They work extremely well. How do you deal with arthritis? Just don't get it. No, I've been pretty fortunate. You eat the wrong food, you get arthritis. So clean up your diet. Only eat chocolate cheesecake. That's favorite 22 caliber pistol, the Smith & Wesson M&P, no, Smith & Wesson model 41, Cadillac. I wanted to say M&P, but 41 is a beautiful gun. All right, what's your favorite AR-15 manufacturer? Well, you got me on the spot, Smith & Wesson. You always want to go with a manufacturer that uses military spec parts. There's a lot of stuff out there that's not spec, and they sell it that way. So, gotta buyer beware. All right, this is Justin Daly. To be clear, Jerry is killed with legendary. There was no evidence that Russian collusion was involved. None. Can't even spell Russian. Going too quick here. Whew. Get dizzy looking at that screen. Anthony, once in a while. Okay, he's asking how to gain a higher proficiency on your drills. What I try to do when I go out and train is that I look for a specific moment in that drill or the training exercise, and when I find it, I move on to something else, and I try to come back and try to duplicate it visually. And most all shooting is a visual event, so it's very hard to catalog something that simple, but that's what I'm looking for. It could take 5 rounds, it could take 5,000, but when I see it, I like to stop, take a break, and try to come back and make it happen again. The old Dan Weston pistol pack. It was pretty slick stuff with the interchangeable barrels. That was nice. What is your favorite 45 caliber handgun? I think the 625 revolver would have to be. What's the furthest you shot a pistol and hit a target? 1,000 yards. All right. Why do you like shotguns? More legendary than Chuck Norris. I don't know. I think Chuck Norris got me beat about 10 to 1, maybe 100 to 1. Favorite drill for beginner USPSA? I would have to say the build drill. You're asking about a 223 wild chamber on an AR. That's usually what I try to shoot. It's a little bit more accurate with a wider variety of ammunition, so that's my choice. Very common in a match barrel. Favorite bolt action rifle? 98, the old German 98, 8mm. Good setup. Old John Wick. He doesn't have anything on me. Except about 30 years. But anyway. Do I trap shoot? I have shot trap a little bit. I don't have the discipline for it. It takes too much patience. Opinion on Olympic shooting? Extremely hard. You have to be focused for years and years to get that level of performance. I've known a few Olympic shooters, and they have, they work at it every day. Lanny and Tracy Barnes, wow. Loneswerger. That's if there was ever a shooter, Loneswerger was a champion of champions. He shot Olympics, and I don't know how many medals. He medaled more than any U.S. athlete in history. So, need to check him out, Loneswerger. How many speed shooting records do you have? 5. Are you shooting? No, I'm not making the Texas match this weekend. Can't do it. I'm not going to answer that question. How did I get started shooting competitions? Well, I met a gentleman, and he was shooting 45 action scenarios, so I got hooked into the action shooting. How do you read your targets? Well, where they impact, left to right, high or low. If you're stringing them out, it has a lot to do with all trigger control.
You read that one yet?
Yeah.
Did that one?
Yep.
All right, what about this
Anthony.
one? This guy right here.
All right, Aaron Ellington, your pistol caliber carbine, 2 cents on standard blowback gas or exotic like the CMMG radio delayed blowback. Well, the softer shooting is the SIG MPX, and most all the blowback guns are going to feel the same. The CMMG is a little softer. I haven't had much experience with other than the blowback guns, and my daughter shoots the the SIG, and it's extremely reliable. It's got a dual feed magazine. It's a good gun. I don't do any cowboy action shooting. I wanted to get into it, but it was just too much to start with. Didn't have the time. Nobody has tried to steal the Shootout Lane sign yet on the front of the property, but we have a camera on it. Would you move to California? Why leave a perfectly good swamp right here in Louisiana to go to California? No reason. Molotov cocktails. Oh yes, it's a good family sport. Okay, Tin Man. Have you ever heard of the Reloaders Network? We'd love to have you over. Yeah, I have not, so maybe I'll check it out. Reloaders Network. What hunting calibers do you have? Just about every one. Ever shot the SIG P210? Yes, I have. Extremely accurate gun. I don't do any public classes right now, so. Have you shot the Second Chance pin shootouts? A long time ago. Shot for like 23 years, I think. So. What is your favorite gun? One with the trigger. Gun with the trigger. CZ75. What do you think of a CZ75? Pretty famous gun. Very good. Very reliable. Ever shoot a 500 Magnum? Yes, I have shot a 500. How many guns do I own? Not enough. Do you like the Glock 26? Don't know really enough about it. Best concealed carry high cap. Wow, that's a big question. There's so many guns on the market now in that category. All right, we got one. What do you think you will retire from doing competitions? I don't know yet. I've got a few more years to go. I'm just about to be a super senior here by the end of the year, so I'll be in a super senior category. We'll see what happens. What scope power would you put on a 300 Win Mag? I would put at least a 15 power scope on it. What's your favorite round? 223 I'd say is a good one, a 9mm. He hates Glock. I don't hate Glock. Glock 19 or SIG 320. That's a toss-up. Personal preference. Yep, trying to be diplomatic on that one. M&P. Do you believe in focusing on your weaknesses 100% or training all the skill over time? Well, if you want to compete, you always got to go for the weak link. So if you're weak on something, you got to go for it and make it not a weak spot. So never practice what you're good at. Practice what you don't like and what you're weak at. So only way to get better.
Whenever you're ready, Jerry.
Okay, looks like it's time to phase out, guys. You wore me out pretty good. I'm blind now for a while, so it was good talking with you. We'll do it again. Thank you.
Hold on, Jerry. We gotta make sure we get this thing